Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. And so they're open messages today, Virgo, this week, Virgo. Anyways, I'm distracted by Larry. He's doing some stuff there. Be loyal to it. I love you too, Lily. It's funny, I got the dog under here. We're gonna do the Divine Animal Oracle deck, and then I've got the Good Tarot on the side. So we're gonna see what the universe wants to talk to you about, Virgo. Virgo. He's in a funny mood. It's like he wants to knead blankets, you know, when cats, like, he's getting into that. He's, you know, becoming more and more of a big baby. That's what he's becoming. All right, Virgo. What's the message the universe has for Virgo, with Virgo? I don't know how Lily's going to feel if you need that blanket. That's watch and wait. All right. There you go. Pay attention. See what's going on. Watch and wait. You don't have to do much then, do you? Think on your feet. Reclaim your power. Act as if. I wonder what you... Act as if. Act as if what? This is such an interesting energy. Like... Act as if you're not watching and waiting. That's what it is. Okay. So there's two areas of your life here. I'm not sure what area of your life it is yet that you're supposed to watch and wait for something. And then there's another area of your life where you're supposed to be, I want to say almost kind of busy, thinking on your feet, reclaiming your power. And then act as if. But act as if what? And so I'm looking at this card, but you see how the chameleon is moving forward, but his eye looking back? It just feels to me like act as if you're not watching and waiting for something. Because, you know, if you were watching and waiting for something, but you're not supposed to, you might, you know, or don't look over there. Your head can be here, but your eyes over there. Do you know why humans have eyes like this? Because, you know, look at their eyes. You can't really see the whites of most animals' eyes. Even, well, you can with other great apes, like chimpanzees and gorillas, but they do not have the same, we have such an unusual, unique eye. And I don't know if it's true, but there's a theory that it's because we learned the importance of communication through just eyes. See how much I just said with that? But right, like if you're in an environment where there's another group or tribe hunting you all down in the woods or in the jungle and you don't want to say anything, like now, you know, I have your attention. Right? But if there was no whites of my eyes, from a distance, you wouldn't be able to see which way my eyes were looking. Isn't that interesting? So much. I don't know where I'm going with that. Act as if. You're supposed to act as if you're not watching and waiting for something. And in the meantime, think on your feet and reclaim your power. That's very curious. You just watch it, right? But act like you're not. I don't think it's act as if you're reclaiming your power and thinking on your feet. I'm going to say why. Because those two energies right there, it's pretty hard to pretend that. If you need to be thinking on your feet really quickly, and you need to be doing it in a way that it's empowering you or taking back your power in some way. If you really aren't thinking clearly on your feet, like, it's going to be seen. And not reclaiming your, people are going to know. And if you could fake that, you're only going to fake it for a very short period of time, unless you're surrounded by complete idiots. You know, there's always at least one in the crowd that's not. So that's why I don't think it is act as if you're reclaiming your power and thinking on your feet. If the thinking on your feet card wasn't there, I would say it's possible to pretend like you're reclaiming your power. But the thinking on your feet thing, I'm certainly not for Virgo. Well, I don't think, anyways, let's see. Watch it. What should you watch and wait for? What should Virgo watch and wait for? The ice cream truck? Maybe you're supposed to be dieting. Yeah. Not really ready for the ice cream truck. The 5 of water. Oh, but there's another. What's going on here? Because there's a seahorse there. This is crazy. These are different decks. These are totally. There's quite a few seahorses in this, but not a lot. They don't, maybe there's 4 or 5, 3. I don't know. But there's not a lot. They only appear in the water cards. That's intriguing. So watch and wait, right? Like you're supposed to act as if. Are you supposed to act like you are watching and waiting? It's because his eyes are looking back to me that make me feel like act as if you're not watching and waiting. Because if I was just looking at this, reading this card, oh, look at this. Something's sneaking in here. It's the seahorse is sneaking in. Because the chameleon, when I put these together, look at the chameleon's eyes or what's going on, what's back there. Something coming in. Something's coming in. At a period of time when you are thinking on your feet and reclaiming your power, but act as if you're not. I need a card for act as if, because I'm going to be honest, this watch and wait feels like someone else now. Almost like them saying, you watch, you wait. What? See, the seahorse is, it's like hiding behind another person here as this comes in. It's like the seahorse is guiding this person past some sort of disappointment. I need more here. Act as if what? That's what I want. Okay. Oh, act as if you're patient. So, okay, don't be impulsive. They're both 14. Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, here we go. It's going to be one of those synchronicities. Double seahorse, double 14. Act as if you're patient. Watch and wait. You just watch and wait. So it's like somebody's saying you watch and wait. Waiting, you have to be patient. So act like you are. I don't know why you have to act like you're patient, but that's what you're being told. So you think on your feet and reclaim your power and act as if you're patient. Or maybe you are dealing with idiots. You have to act like you're patient with them. Maybe. Like you have patience. I have patience for this shit. No. Let's see how this develops. This is very intriguing. I'm very much enjoying this, Virgo. I can see that. Because that's feeling what... This is like Virgo, right? It just feels like it. It's very earthy, but it's also very studious. It's kind of like librarian energy, Virgo. And reclaim your power in this. Got the glasses on. What's going on here? I'm dealing with idiots. It's all around me. Act as if you're patient with it. And then somebody's saying watch and wait. Ace of Fire, the Magician. The Nine of Water. The Four of Air is under the Ace of Fire. The Magician is under the Seven. Oh, somebody's up to something. The Seven of Swords and the Magician? What is going on there? The Nine of Water and the Three of Earth. Something coming in. These okay. These both these piles, they have to both be respected because they're okay. They all need their own cards. Where do we end at? The 10 of Cups with that. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, think on your feet, reclaim your power, act as if. I feel like the underline is you. You're the reason we're here, okay? It is. This, I don't feel like is you. It's almost like somebody saying you watch and you wait, okay? Like a parent at Christmas. Do you think Santa will bring me the candy red tricycle with the watch and wait? Like there's something, you know, sneaky about that a parent was it because, you know, they... if you have any little kids in the room, just cover their ears, you know, because we all know that the parents bring the presents, right? So it's not malicious, but it is deceptive with the Magician and the 7 of Air. But it brings a dream, like a wish is fulfilled in this. Think on your feet, the Queen of Water. Put your heart into this, man. Your heart is in it, but you have to think on your feet. Reclaim your power, the 8 of Air. That's interesting. Wow. And then you have to be patient and act as if. Oh, I feel like I'm doing a Scorpio reading. It does. Because it's just, I haven't in a while had one from them like this, but I can. And I don't know what this is about. It's your life, but I'm just reading it. You have the Emperor, the Strength card in the World. This is holding back a lot of power. Holding back an immense amount of power here. It takes all the strength in the world to hold back this power. This is the part that I understand the most. Reclaim your power with the 8 of Swords, right? The 8 of Swords is when we convince ourselves that there's things that we can't do, or we convince ourselves that there are places we shouldn't go, or we convince ourselves there are ideals for us that, you know, well, not really. You know, it's just like you make yourself believe that you can't do something. So stop that. And then act as if you're patient. I don't know if this is towards the watching and waiting or the thinking on your feet. Maybe it's both. Because there's something here, I don't know, is this fox really coming out like a little librarian today? Oh, great. Now I have the hiccups. Because I'm hungry. And when I talk fast like this, I swallow a lot of air. So that's what's happening. So think on your feet with your heart, though. With your heart. Flow. That is the way to get beyond, you know, how you might feel confined or trapped in any situation. There's something going on here with this watch. It really has the energy of that. It's like a parent, you know, a little kid asking a parent, do you think Santa will bring that? Well, just watch and wait. But right, like, as I said, there's deception in it. It's not malicious, and it doesn't feel though. But that's what surprises me, because typically as a tarot reader, if I got the Magician and the 7 of Swords, I would say there is some sneaky freaking shit going on. Like, really sneaky shit. But it turns into like a wish fulfillment, a dream. Beautiful. And the 3 of Earth, it's almost like, right, this is like the hope to collaborate with someone with this, because they're looking out on the horizon. So is there a collaboration here for you in the future? Is somebody watching and waiting for you? Are you watching and waiting for someone? You're supposed to be patient? I don't know. I really don't. Oh, I can already hear it in the comments. I can make something up. You want me to be a shit? I can make it up. If that's what you want. I always talk back now. I'm going to empower the archetype of the Tyler's Tarot. What? I'm just telling you. It is what it is. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's a weird and very curious energy. Watch and wait for the 5 of water for but it doesn't feel like disappointment. Like I'm not reading this card like it's that, because it's like the seahorse is guiding this person past disappointment. Okay, watch and wait beyond a disappointment. The 7 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. Whoa, that would be disappointing. That's what this is. But this is like when you got a lot of choices and you find the right one and then you miss it. And how do you get it? So watch and wait. Well, there you go. Well, okay, so if you're trying to figure something out here, I don't know, maybe it's you. Maybe you're the whole thing. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll admit it. You know, I'm an ego. I have a bit of an ego. So this honestly does look like when you have a lot of choices to navigate and then boom, you find the best choice for you. The absolute best choice for you. But then you miss that opportunity because it's the 4 of Cups. I don't know why you miss it. You don't see it for what it is. And then the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles tells me like, oh shit, I need a better plan. So if you're looking for a better plan, just watch and wait. Well, maybe the whole thing is you then. Be patient here. Act as if you're patient. Pretend. We'll get over there in a minute. The Ace of Fire and the 4 of Air. All right. Ace of Fire and the 4 of Air. This is a very healing place. The Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. Wow, that is like impulsion upon impulsion. A drive. It's like smoldering a drive here. Healing. Is this healing an impulsive need to move on? Healing an impulsive need to move on. Healing an impulsive need to find the next best thing. I could see that with those cards. So the Magician and the 7 of Air. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Oh, now here they are. The fruit. I'm going to tell you what I'm starting to see here. I'm starting to see, I don't know who you are in this story. I kind of feel like someone, or maybe both, you have the two, King and Queen of Wands here. It could be there's something that is found here at a time when, I want to say, there's two people here in this reading, okay? I felt that early on, and I'm really not sure which one you are, and maybe it jumps back and forth, and it could, because they could be paralleling, is that a word? Like, paralleling healing going on here. Parallel healing going on. There's an impulsive need here that's being healed, an impulsive need. Now, I feel like this impulsive need, I said two different things here, like to move on, that's one. An impulsive need to move on. An impulsive need to find the next best thing. That could be the parallel healing going on here. So watch and wait. Is there something that you manifested at a time when maybe you were like looking at your options or looking for choices, or, you know, maybe even you were just really confused about where life or partnerships were going. And then you find something here that is bang. But right, like if there's two people that need to heal parallel wounds, but this parallel wound is almost like the same thing, but in a different way. right? A compulsive need to move on. A compulsive need to find the next best thing. Those could be two people that don't even recognize the value of who or what they are to each other until, I don't know, then it becomes a Seven of Pentacles. So then it's like, well, now you need to come up with a plan. Well, somebody's coming up with a plan here, and it's sneaky. It's the Magician and the Seven of Air, and it is pulling in this Queen of Wands. So I don't know who you are, but I feel like you're one of these people, or it wouldn't be your reading. So who are you? Are you the person that has a compulsive need to move on, or are you the person that has a compulsive need to find the next best thing? I feel like the person who has a compulsive need to find the next best thing is trying to well, I could be wrong. Why do I keep saying that in this reading? I think it's because it's tricky when you're dealing with like parallel wounds, and the wounds are the same, but the way that they are triggered, how someone reacts is different. It's just because, right, like what's being pulled in? The Queen of Wands, and that's coming in with the Magician and the Seven of Air. And to me, the King of Wands with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands, that feels like trying to find the next best thing. I don't know. Okay. The Nine of Water and the Three of Earth. That's an interesting... What do you end up with two... When one person has a compulsive need to find the next best thing, and the other one has a compulsive need to find something new. The Five of Wands. The conflict. Yeah, there will be a conflict here for sure. This is two compulsive wounds. Or they manufacture themselves as compulsion. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is, this isn't for me, I'm moving out of here. This isn't for me, I'm going to something else. This isn't for me, this isn't for my heart good, I'm doing something else. I don't have the, patience. Because neither one of these energies would be patient. But particularly with a compulsive need. Do you see where I'm getting this? Like the Knight of Swords is compulsive. And then the King of Wands can do what he wants. And then the Ace of Wands chasing after a new feeling here. And the Four of Air, the Four of Swords is healing that. Both these energies to me feel like they somehow feel stifled after a period of time. The King of Wands is coming out as like, I need to feel better again. I need to feel alive. And I feel like that's actually the same for the Queen of Wands. But it's not necessarily chasing after something new. It's just leaving what they had. But both these energies end up going in different directions. All right. So think on your feet with your heart. Think on your feet, the Queen of Water. Think on your feet, the Fool. Or maybe there shouldn't be a plan. I don't know. The Fool. A brand new, fresh start. Just jumping in and seeing what the hell unfolds that day. You know, that's absolutely that. Thinking on your feet with the Fool. But the Queen of Water, this is your heart. It's driven by your heart. It's driven by your intuition. There may be no sign in front of you as to what you should do any given day, or the day, that day, this day, tomorrow day, whatever day, except what your heart tells you to do and your intuition. And because it may not even be planned, you need to just react quickly. Reclaim your power, the Eight of Swords. I feel like this reclaiming your power is in some way healing the compulsive need. So act as if you're patient. Reclaim your power, the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Wands. Nothing can stop you. I mean, that would be it, because the Eight of Air and the Seven of Wands, nothing can stop you. Don't let anything stop you from being patient. I don't know if that's where this is going. So then act as if you're patient. So count to 10. Take some deep breaths. I don't know. I'm in Aries with a lot of Gemini. I need to count beyond 10. So you got the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Well, an equal give and take here. Equality, balance. It could be too, like, giving of yourself. I don't know. There's something that feels chaotic. Like, think on your feet here. Reclaim your power, but think on your feet. It's always a sense like things are happening quickly around you, or your environment has suddenly changed, or you end up somewhere where you had no plan, so you just got to be like quick and reactive, right? And I can't help but feel like it's like, act like you're patient with this. Because the Six of Pentacles can be sort of like charity, giving of yourself. Act as if you're patient with giving of yourself and movement. This is one of those, I still don't know it 100%. I feel like I tapped into it pretty good over here at some point. This part is still a little bit, I'm not sure, but it is what it is. The Emperor. The Death card. Well, that's the end of that. The end of him. The Strength card. Well, you know, now what's interesting, though, is it's almost like the Emperor's removed his clothing. Oh, my God. You get the Ace of Wands. Oh, that's nice. The Star. Anyways, I need a minute. It is, because he's got so much on here. John. And it's the end of that. The Death card. And if he's rebirthed, he's naked. So he's like, he's just a lion. He's got nothing on him. Nobody's got nothing on him. Maybe that means something. You got nothing on me. What does that? I don't know. But there's the Ace of Fire again. Oh, and it's healed, though. Oh, the compulsion is healed. Dag nabbit. The compulsion gets healed. There's some things, there's some outward personas that have to be removed here. And then the compulsion is healed. Oh. The World. That cycle is complete. That's pretty cool. I don't know what this is over here, though. It's still... The Nine of Wands. Oh, God. This, with this Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, it just feels like... It doesn't feel like two people that have difficulty standing still for very long. And there's two different reasons for it. But it does, at the end of the day, it feels like it's not getting me anywhere with the Nine of Wands. That's really intriguing. The Page of Pentacles. Oh. It's a bit like thinking on your feet. And the Librarian. So be very studious here. I don't know, but go with your heart. I don't get that underline. Just be patient. Act like you're patient. I've lost my patience for this reading. I'm going to go do the extended, Virgo. In the extended, we're doing, we're using this fairy deck. What do you have? I've been looking at the underline. I reshuffle again, though, into the extended. Magical Gateway, look in a book. Oh, isn't that funny? It's like the maybe you should go to a library. I don't know. Magical Gateway, look in a book. Magical Gateway, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Look in a book. Well, now that's funny. Because it feels like there's some sort of compulsion here to always move forward. In a way, so I would say like not looking back. But the chameleon is looking back. Now I'm getting it. Just a second. Be patient. Act as if you're not looking back. So I feel like that's a message for the Queen of Wands. Why though? I don't know. Because in some ways they are meant to heal the compulsive need, the compulsive drive, the wound. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So I'm hearing right now, if any of you are reading a book right now, there's a message for it in there for you. Like any characters that you're dealing with, you might see some sort of reflection in there, in yourself, or an answer. Others of you, I would randomly pick up a book. It will serve as a magical gateway to give you an answer to something. And I do feel like, because this is not to look back, to move forward, it's, I want to say it's a book you've never read, so you don't know the context of everything. Anyways, I'm going to go to your extended now. It's just an open reading again with these fairies. Oh yeah, so we're going to shuffle this out again for you. And that's what I have for you, Virgo. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.